PNLR, Console, I don't even know what this card's called, Console of Revival. So the concept here is now that we have 8 copies of Reckless Impulse with that and Wrenn's Resolve, we are playing, we also have 4 light up the stage. So we have 12 ways to sort of exile the top 2, and we can play those cards. And we're pairing all of those alongside PIA, Console of Revival, which says it's a 2 mana 2/3 that gives all your Thopters haste, and whenever you play a land or cast a spell from exile, you get a 1/1 Thopter. So 12 ways plus the showdowns as well. So 16 ways to turn on PIA, and then the rest of the deck is fairly straightforward. An aggressive curve with Swiftspear Soul-Scar because we have so many non-creatures. Abbot also triggers PIA. I'm not sure I'm convinced on the Abbots yet, but I'd like to see how they play out. And then a couple of Portable Holes along with Play with Fire as our main interaction. I think we might want a 20th land. I'm a little skeptical of 19 lands plus 4 showdowns, but you have a lot of ways to hit your land drops between the Impulses and the Wrenn's Resolves, so I think it might be okay, but we'll have to see how that plays out. But yeah, really cool idea with PIA, and this is a card that I haven't tried with, that I haven't played from Aftermath, that I haven't played with yet, but I'm very excited to see how this one plays out, so. War 700, thank you for that Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, Bone Crusher is something you could maybe consider, but I think given the information at the time, I thought I named the right card, and just a little unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. There's a Path of Metal Gaming. Why are you so dead set on playing Path of Metal? That card's not good. Alright, let's see what this is. The Academic, 133 plus XL. We're gonna deck box to table. Ooh, it's got like all these compartments and stuff. I mean, if you're a Commander player, this deck box looks sweet. It's not a product that I would particularly partake in because I don't really need all these extra compartments. But the design looks really cool. I think it's a really good idea. I can't fault him. It's looks like a good idea, but just not something that I'm particularly interested in. But it looks cool as hell. Lotus again, huh? Okay, let's Reckless Impulse. Hopefully we hit, like, exactly PL land would be nice. Soul-Scar land. Grazer, literally unbeatable. A lot of Lotus Field today. Let's go Soul-Scar, Den. I'm just gonna Portable Hole the Grazer. Then I could set up for, like, Play with Fire, light up the stage, main phase next turn. Play with Fire them, light up the stage, figure it out from there. What do we have in the sideboard for Lotus? We have Alpine Moon, right? Yeah. Alright, not bad. LGS announced they're doing an RCQ in July. Format is Pioneer. Which of these 2 decks would you play? No, they're not top tier. Looking to have fun. Possibility Storm combo or Burgie combo. Which one do you think you'd have more fun with? I think both those decks are, like, somewhat reasonable. So I can top this, and then light up the stage, land from hand, cast PIA. Is that good enough? What am I even looking for? I don't even know what I'm looking for. I guess I'll top it. I doubt it's good enough, but we can, like, maybe somehow try to storm off next turn. I don't really know how we can ever get out of this, but... Light up with PIA seems bad? Why does light up with PIA seem bad? It's just the same thing as Reckless Impulse, right? They're both really cool. I feel like I might struggle with being a more mid-range possibility Storm deck or like both. Yeah, I don't know. I think of those 2, like, the Burgie deck is maybe slightly more competitive, but I think at the end of the day, JS, if you're like going into it knowing that you're like, I just want to have fun, then whatever deck that you think would give you the most amount of fun is the deck that I'd recommend. You just gotta realize what your goal is. I have to imagine we're dead this turn. Chandra DTK. Chandra does turn on light up the stage and Skewer. I could see that being good. No, can't have fun with blue-white. Yeah, alright, good enough for me. Also can't have fun with Lotus Fields. Alright, Portable Hole coming out. I'm gonna cut all the showdowns. We don't have time for that kind of stuff. Maybe keep in 1. Could bring in Tormod's Crypt, I guess, but... His death will make it clear. Maybe they forgot to put win cons in their deck. I'm not about to sit around here and wait for them to do that, though, because we'll be here for like another hour. Put in one Tormod script, I guess, to mess with Lear, maybe, instead of the Showdown. I guess I don't hate that. Alright, we'll play a Miser's Tormod script. What's up, St. Nick? I know, right? Anybody who doesn't... Oh, if anybody has a link to that, I watched a YouTube video the other day, or maybe it was like last week or something, about the whole LSV situation. For those of you who don't know, you should check that video out. It's pretty good. Story is a lie. How do you know? Were you there? No, look, no numbers. I play against a decent amount of Rakdos. I don't even remember when the tournament was. It was a long time ago. It was like 2000 and... I don't even know. It was at least 15 years ago. Alright, keep this, put back... Putting back this is a little sketchy if they have Grazer. But then I could just Impulse on 2. Yeah, I guess that's fine. You think put back Impulse? Well, I was thinking about post-combat light up the stage. And just keeping both of these, but maybe that's worse. Yeah, it was Tendrils without the Tendrils. Yeah, clearly it's true because he told the story. He would never lie, right? He would never lie. Impossible. Improbable. Maybe the play is just Reckless Impulse. Could also be... kind of want to slow roll the Alpine Moon a little bit. I also don't really want to play this on white, though. Alright, I'm going to go Red Land Impulse. It's kind of awkward, but... Yeah, light up the stage is kind of awkward. Okay, those aren't the worst. In a car underwater with time to kill. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to play the Alpine Moon. So we can go Soul-Scar Mage, attack for 1, Skewer light up the stage post-combat. Kinda wish I kept that play with fire now, huh? To burden you again. Post-combat, play 2 spells. Go. Alright, well, at least I can PIA and make a 1-1. That's kind of cool. If for some reason they don't play Lotus Field this turn, okay, well, we're going to go PIA, here, figure it out from there. Don't think back of me at all. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of these Spectacle cards. They're kind of awkward. They're a little awkward. Alright, attack for 5, they go to 8. I mean, we still have lethal next turn, so... Yeah, the sequencing with the Spectacle cards is really awkward with the Prowess creatures. But maybe that means that... Maybe it's not the Spectacle cards that are bad, maybe it's the Prowess creatures that are bad, and we should just be playing different threats, right? But then it's awkward because the Prowess creatures are so good with Impulse and Wrenn's Resolve, so... That one's probably too far for me, JS. New York is quite a drive. The farthest I've ever driven for an RCQ, well, a lot farther than I expected to. So I signed up for the RCQ like 2 days prior, because I think the tournaments, I think they said it was like, I can't remember exactly where it was, but like I just assumed it wouldn't be that far, and then it ended up being like a 3-hour drive, so. And I woke up in the morning and I was like, fuck it, I'll still go. Whatever, it's fine. That was the 9-person RCQ, or no, it was the 11-person RCQ. Even Mentor? What, Monastery Mentor? No, that card's too slow, I think. Yeah, maybe you just don't play all 12 of the draw spells. Sand really needs a second land. We do have a Scry with Play with Fire. Did you ever consider keeping this? Brick on land, turn 1 Play with Fire. Let's assume we find a land. Turn 2 PIA, turn 3 Resolve, hit a land, play Alpine Moon. I mean, that's a good curve, right? I think I'm going to keep this. It's hard to mulligan a hand with, like, mana plus Alpine Moon against them. That Pog. I guess we hold the Play with Fire? So I could go Play with Fire, lit up the stage. It does seem like a pretty sweet card. But, like you're saying, maybe you don't need to play the full 12 ways to enable it. You know? Maybe just 8 is enough. Or somewhere between 8 and 10, or 8 and 12, you know? Could be 9, could be 10. But maybe 4 of these might be a little bit too much. And I'm also not the biggest fan of Skewer. But maybe we could just play, like, Wild Slash instead of Skewer and just play 4/4 Play with Fire. You know? Could see that. Let's have the new prowess creature. Which one? Narset? No. We're not playing Narset. You want to keep the curve as low as possible. I know we're playing Showdown to the Skalds, but that's our curve topper. Yeah, did someone say Narset? Anybody say Narset? Not the Narset you're thinking of, Jeb. Come on. How do they always have the fucking Grazer, man? How do you expect me to beat this card? I literally can't beat it. I have no chance at beating that card. Okay, let's go here first. Okay, we did find a land, which is good. I'm going to go to combat and attack with both. This is going to sound weird. If they block, I might just cast Play with Fire on Grazer this turn. Right? Like, I don't think I have to Alpine Moon, right? They have 4 cards in hand, okay? The only way I get punished, and maybe it's better to Soul-Scar, the only way I get punished is if they go... They'd have to have Stage, Vizier, Strings, and a payoff, right? And I guess I can always Play with Fire the Grazer next turn. No, I think I like this better. I think we can wait 1 turn. Might get punished, but... I know. I understand, I get it, but... It's unlikely we die this turn. But maybe I'm giving them too much mana to do other stuff, even if we're not dying this turn. PIA plus Psy? Which Psy? Psy Master Thopterus, the one that makes 1/1s? Possibly. What is Swanfest? Okay, so let's go here first. Here. The issue is this doesn't shut off. This doesn't shut off Besieger from hand, but I guess we can just name. We can just name Lotus Field twice. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna double Alpine Moon here. I'm gonna name Lotus Field twice. I could name Blast Zone, but I think it's more important to do this because if I name Blast Zone, they can just besiege you, the one that's on Lotus Field, and then just go off from there. So. Could have named Thespian Stage with the second one, maybe, but and then I'm in the same boat, right? It's like, how many Besage do they run? Usually 3, sometimes 4, but usually 3, I think. I think 3 is the more common number. Do they still play Blast Zone? I don't know if they do. It's been a while. Might still play Blast Zone, but honestly don't know. Spell Skittles, thank you for the 22 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Need to get rid of the stupid message. There you go. Stupid message gone. They also besiege you in the graveyard for whatever that's worth. Moxamber PIA seems correct to have extra Lotus Petals up the draw twos. Hitting a Moxamber off of a Wrenn's Resolve does sound kind of sick. Is there any other legends that you could play to make it... Like, what? I guess you could play Skrelv, Kithy, and Zurgo. You'd have to play more legends at that point, because you can't have this as your only legend, you know? Oh, they played a Besieger too. Yeah. Yeah, Zurgo, Skrelv, Kithian, and Chandra could turn it on. That might be a thing. I want to start with light up a stage or attack first? I think I want to attack first. So that gives me more mana. Might be wrong. New Narset? That's just like, I don't know, it's 4 mana. 4 mana is so much. I can't with these mono Pias over here. Medicate. I can at least, like, quote-unquote, cycle them for more tokens, but... Medicate me all night long. I could play the Abbot next turn, or play the Abbot this turn, which is potentially better for more damage. Or I can play the PIA for 1 token, and then wait to play the Abbot next turn. I think that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess we'll just make a token. It doesn't feel great, but... This is, like, slightly better if they have a sweeper, because then this is, like, a really good follow-up to their sweeper. Yeah, exactly. Alright, good. They only have 1 card in hand. So we can go PIA first. Then we Abbot to try and spike a land. And then we can Impulse. This is pretty cool. I guess we probably should Soul-Scar here. Yeah, I guess that's better, because then this is more damage next turn. This card's cool as hell. I like it a lot. Bushwhacker's nice with the PIA tokens. I could see that. Could this deck play a full set of all the prowess creatures? Well, we're playing 4 Soul-Scar, 4 Swiftspear. Those are the ones that I think those are your best ones because they're the ones that cost 1. I'm less convinced that Abbot is actually that good. Just being a little bit slower now. Like the cards that I'm not 100% sold on is like the 4th Showdown and the 3rd Abbot. So I'm not sure you want to play those cards. Yeah, Bushwhacker nice with Impulse too. They revealed Kahira. I'm gonna keep this, but I'm not in love with it. What's up, Russ? Is there an Anthem Legend? You could play Plarg. Does that count? Here are some differences for DJ since I sent the Dono in. Are there? Well, if you update the MTG Goldfish link, it updates automatically. So, and I copied the list last night, so I think it should be fine. Not gonna cast Play with Fire yet. Wrenn's Resolve. It will resolve. Okay. Is Kenra better than Abbot? Kenra, the 2-mana, the 2-1 haste? Potentially. I think I'm going to do it this way. Okay. That's a good one for next turn. Although, likely not resolving. Nice if it did. Kenra Spellspear. Well, the nice thing about Abbot is Abbot plays better with PIA. So I think I like Abbot better than that, because it's more so just Abbot is more card advantage too, more ways to trigger PIA. This is the card that I'm not 100% certain on. This one's kind of awkward, because just the spectacle cards in general, if you're playing the 1-mana prowess creatures, they don't pair that well with them. Unless you have the full 8 shocks. So maybe there's a different way to build it where it's like, you play the 8 spectacle cards, but then you also play 8 shocks, and you play the 8 prowess creatures. Something along those lines, maybe. I could see that. There's no way this is resolving, but can't cast it next turn, so I might as well cast it now. Alright, 8-ball ya. 4-ball ya, excuse me. Head Lava Spike to Pioneer. Please give me Lava Spike. I can be trusted with the Lava Spike. Rouge. Oh, I put an upkeep stop, but I just didn't want to do that, huh? Well, that's awkward. I did put an upkeep stop. Yeah, I tried to put it in a Scales deck. Top. Ooh. That. So they're taking 7 this turn. Going to 9. We still have a draw 2, and we have 4 damage with the 2 Ramunaps. Yeah, I mean, if they have Second Sweeper, they have Second Sweeper. There's nothing I can do about that, but I do like that this deck has just a very good ability to keep churning through cards. You know, it feels like this deck is almost never out of gas because of that. I did not mean to cast that one first, but whatever, I guess it's fine. But I couldn't do that. Again. Play with fire. Okay, let's go to combat. Yeah, Jegantha too. Looks like Emperor. Okay. I'd like to pick up Jegantha, but I think I have to kill the Emperor here. I think that's more important. Put them to 8. Could be wrong, but we got over there. Soul-Scar Mage got us, yeah. Soul-Scar Mage. The homie. Would like to draw another divination. Just endless divinations. I could cast it just for prowess triggers. Is that worth it? What else am I getting with it? Nothing really, right? I don't wanna let you down. The song is called Let You Down. Who is this by? This is by Divided Minds. And we'll just simply not have a second Wandering Emperor. Oh, okay. Well. Go. You're at 4? Huh? You're at 4? 4 life? Huh? 4, huh? It's a magic number. Alright, so we want Hollywood Dead coming in hot, and then we gotta change color redemption to... You need to hold Ramunap? Oh, well, not if they're doing this. Did they have a Field of Ruin in play? And then Oathbreaker wants green. Okay. They needed to wait. Yeah. If they just passed, then I couldn't activate it, right? So I did mess up. I should have held it. I should have held it for sure. All right. So Portable Hole's coming out. Gobakhan's coming in. Is there anything else we want to do? I don't think so, right? Like maybe Tormod's Crypt, but everything. All my cards are fine, so I'm just gonna do this. Anyways, this is deck number 2, Fozzie. We played the Abzan Tribute to the World Tree deck first. Yeah. I definitely should not have played the Ruins, because I just go end step sack, untap, play the second one, and then I don't have to care about Field of Ruin in that case. So yeah, I definitely messed that up. Jegantha, not even necessary that game. This hand looks dope. Keep this. This hand fucks. Yeah, it's just a functional reprint. It's the same card. Which is nice, because you just have a lot more redundancy now, you know? I'm gonna play PIA this turn. Maybe that's worse against the potential counterspell, but maybe I should have played a Wrenn's Resolve there, because I think I would rather have them counter that. But it's close. No, maybe it's not. Oh, okay. Lockdown? Yeah, I guess this would have been better against Lockdown, too. Invasion of Gobakhan is $13 now? Good god. That's insanity. Alright, well, word. Am I triggering this light up the stage next turn? I guess I'm not. Just casting it for 3 mana. Dovin's Danny DeVito. Alright, well. Can, like, Abbot into Invasion next turn, or maybe Invasion first. Go raise it up. The song's a banger. Feel it up. I don't know if I should Abbot first or Invasion first. I think I'm supposed to Abbot first, in case I, like, PIA land, maybe. It's close. I'll shock here to play around Censor and whatever. So I can take their lockdown with this. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here with that. Could I just let them have the lockdown, maybe? But I could just start browning them with Den, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna flip my invasion this turn. I don't really need to do a lot else, right? They're just gonna get buried by this invasion. Like the Kenny G. I mean, they missed a bunch of land drops, obviously, but... Yeah, it's fine. Wait. Oh, I always forget that that doesn't work, because it technically didn't attack, right? No, because it didn't. It came into play tapped and attacking. It's really weird like that. But yeah, I forget that. I always forget about that ruling. Yeah. It's like not the most intuitive thing, but it's just kind of weird. Yeah. I could just skewer them, but I'd rather just draw more cards, you know? Nada. You wanna. Alright, 2-0. We just need our blue-eyed opponent to miss every single land drop, and we're fine. Showtime. We gathered here to say goodbye. Next deck you're playing? Oh, the Winnow at Home. Which, by the way, Spell Skittles, I don't remember if I saw your message. Did you send me an updated list? Or did you see the list on Twitter? I want to go see these guys again. Chronic Flooding Lotus Fields. I remember people doing that for a little bit. Okay, so against green, I almost want to play Abbot here just to push as much damage as possible. Not sure if that's correct. Like, I'm just bricking off of the Abbot. I'm just not going to do that. I'll play the Impulse. Might be wrong, but... Yeah, that's the issue with playing this many Showdowns, is if you cast Impulse on 2, this is a brick, so it's kind of awkward there. Holding on to you. Not the worst draw. Do I want to play with Fire them? I might want to save it to shrink a troll or a Pelucranos. It's close. I think I'm going to hold it for a potential 3-drop. What hand did they keep? I don't know. Well, they're just playing Kiora, which I'm okay with. Still not going to cast the Play with Fire. Oh, never mind. It's just Oath. It was Oath all along. Ooh, that's interesting. I think I like casting that more than I like casting... Well, actually, we should lead Abbot, right? Yeah, we should lead Abbot, I think. Trying to hit a land off the Abbot first. Okay, new plan. New plan. I think they kept 7. How much is this? They go to 4. And on to you. Yeah, they kept 7. Closer now. Another chapter's ended. Well, if we played Lurrus, we couldn't play Showdown of the Skalds. Even though I would accept that exchange. I would accept that swap. Bullet for My Valentine is so good. So good. Alright, what do you want against green? Probably less Showdowns. Probably want End the Festivities. Do we want... I don't think we want Alpine Moons, right? Maybe Invasion of Gobakhan could be good. Could shave, like, the 4th Lutz, bring in these. How's that look? Is that good? I don't know if I want Alpine Moon. Just for Lotus Field. So my issue with Alpine Moon against them is even without Nykthos, they can still just like have the creature plan. They go like, you know, elf into troll into second big creature, and it's still really hard for you to push through. So I'm not generally a huge fan of Alpine Moon against them. Like Shaping the Impulse before Lutz, I think. Just because the high roll of casting this for 1 mana. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm down with that. Invasion better on the play. Well, we have 5 ways to kill a turn 1 elf, so I think that means I still want the invasions. And also, it's still good at nabbing Karn. Like, getting you a little bit of pressure off of them Karning for a boat or whatever. But I guess we could also, like, play 1 Alpine and keep the 4th Impulse, maybe. No, I'm going to try the invasions. I'm going to try them. Is Showdown better in Boros Convoke than Frenzy? Somebody had suggested that earlier. They're pretty comparable. I'm not sure which one's better. I guess it's nice that Showdown can get you a little bit more power on the battlefields. So maybe Showdown's better. They're extremely comparable. I'm not entirely sure which one's better. I think Frenzy goes a little bit harder in the longer games, but Showdown applies a little bit more pressure. Or can apply a little bit more pressure. Can't imagine keeping this hand. This hand's crazy. Is this a putback PIA type of hand? I think it is, right? Keeping both of these. So if they go Elf, I go turn 1 Play with Fire. And then if they go Woeful Haven... Okay, well. This hand's still fine against Haven, right? Because then I can go Swiftspear, Portable Hold the Haven. Sure, I guess? Do they have Pelucranos, maybe? This is one of the spots where I really wish I had Chain of the Rocks, because I know we had talked about that in the deck build, or in the intro as a potential card to play over Portable Hole. I think I'm gonna cast this here to try and find a draw to. Keeping this is decent if they have Pelucranos. Yeah, because I can kill the Pelucranos that way. I guess that's fine to top. Maybe I need to find. Maybe I can do better than that. Yeah, Chain's a lot better in this matchup, better against Shieldred, etc., etc. So I don't... No, I do have to cast the End the Festivities, right? This is awkward. I'm spewing a lot here, but... yeah, I'm spewing a lot here. Not sure if this is right. This feels bad, but it's, like, very obvious what my last card is. Yeah, I know, right? And they don't even have to block. They can just take 10, right? Yeah, that's the spirit. Alright, go to 2. Did need to cast Hole. Well, if I didn't cast Hole, I would lose one of the Swiftspears, right? I know I didn't need to, but I would lose a Swiftspear if I didn't cast the Hole. The whole point was attacking and making it so they couldn't, like, trade for one of my Swiftspears. Well, we have lost. We cannot beat a flip Belucranos. The game is now over. Don't really think we can ever... Oh, wait, they can't flip. Right, they can't flip because they're at 2. Never mind. Yeah, they can't flip. Unless they can somehow generate white mana. Okay, it's not white mana. They can't at FNM? Yeah, true. We've already used 2 Play with Fires. We still have 6 burn spells. Yeah, Skewer Play with Fire. I mean, they could flip it. They're legally allowed to flip it if they want to. Burn spell. Not quite. Your turn. And they get the Flashback Storm. Probably Dedge. 2 Kyoras, 2 Karns. That's just lethal, right? Yeah. Alright. We are dead. Game 3. I think I still like the invasions. Yeah, let's keep it like this. Jegantha, save me! I mean, I don't think it's great, but I think it's acceptable. This hand is a little dicey, but I don't think I'm supposed to go to 5. Don't love this hand. They go to 5. Well, this hand can also just draw a shock, right? The turn on to light up the stage, and it's a little bit better. God, if that was on turn 1, this hand would be a lot better. Just gonna play a 3-drop, but I can't ever attack. Yeah. If only we had this on turn 1 so I could light up the stage. Oh well. Pause champ. Alright, combat. Attack. And some pretty big help off this light up the stage, though. Not exactly what I was looking for. There we go. Those are good cards. So here, make a token. Kill your elf, make a token. Okay. They didn't have a 3-drop last turn, because they would have played it. We like that. Do we lead with Wrenn's Resolve? Do I lead with Resolve? Or no, it's got to be Resolve, right? I'm thinking about Abbot. Maybe I'm supposed to Abbot first and try to hit a land? Yeah, their hand's probably all calves. Well, that's kind of why I want to Abbot, right? Ideally, I want to put 2 prowess creatures into play so I can try to kill through a calf next turn, right? But I could Resolve and try to hit another 1-drop, maybe. Wow, that's really good. So now we can just go Portable Hole, kill the Haven. Yeah, that's actually cracked. They haven't had Beseiju. Wouldn't be shocked if they had Beseiju. I'm gonna go to combat first. Do I light up the stage? No, I think it's actually still better to play the Soul-Scar Mage. Then I could even upkeep Play with Fire. Would like to use the ability. I guess I could end step Play with Fire? Give myself the option just in case. They're at 11. Well, I was gonna say, they're not playing Cav either? What the hell? Okay, well now I'm definitely gonna upkeep it. I was gonna say if they played Cav, I wouldn't be able to get in damage with Soul-Scar anyways, because they would just block it, but they didn't even play Cav. Paid actor, I guess. I don't know. No idea what their hand was. Big fan of PIA. PIA has been very impressive. It's lands and spells. It's kind of awkward, but I'm gonna keep it. Shivan Reef. I don't need this upkeep stuff anymore. You would tell me if you had Spell Pierce, right? Like, you would tell me if you had Spell Pierce. Alright, dodge the Spell Pierce. It's like creativity or something, maybe. Could be Phoenix, but there's been a lot less creativity than Phoenix over the past couple of weeks. I guess I can play the land first. Because I'm just going to resolve here. Maybe I'm supposed to Abbot. Just spinning my wheels here. We need a threat. This deck doesn't do a ton without having like one of the prowess creatures. Because you can't, If you don't have a creature in play, then, like, again, you're just kind of spinning your wheels. All right, they are creativity. Foretold card main deck, huh? So I kind of feel like I have to portable hole the treasure token this turn. So why don't I do that first? And if they float mana, I'll just move phases. Yeah, it's got to be Behold, right? Well, no, if it was Behold, they would have cast it there, right? I think. So I could resolve and try to hit a 1-drop. The den's awkward. Because if I play the den, I lose the mountain, but maybe that's fine. Let's do that. I have an extra land in my hand anyways, so I don't think it's that big of a deal, but again, we just really need to find threats. Maybe I should have played this Abbot a while back. Okay, there we go. That's a good start. I'm going to start with Abbot. See where that takes us. Another Abbot. Okay, I guess we play this Abbot and try to find a land. A little unfortunate. Just going to cast this now because we lose it anyways. There's no Alrund's Epiphany running anywhere. These decks don't usually play Alrund's. Yeah, that makes more sense. I've seen these creativity lists have this as a sideboard card, but it looks like they're just playing it main deck, which also kind of makes sense. Card's good. I think we got enough of that effect. Given I still have 2 Showdowns in my hand. Okay. I guess they can hardcast Gearhulk this turn. That's bad. I don't love Showdown. Yeah, maybe Showdown's not great. Can we ever beat a Magma Opus here? Maybe. Yeah, like we already have 12 divinations. Do we really need more copies? I feel like these would be a lot better as just more threats. I don't know what other threat you could play. There's no other 1-mana prowess creature. Play Bone Crusher, yeah, it's not that bad. Did they tap my hole? Nah. What if I don't want my hole to be tapped? Did you ever think of that? Let's start here. Okay, that is definitely step 1. Just make a lot of chump blockers. So they still have a second Opus in the graveyard, which is kind of bad. I could take 9. I could take 9. It's fine. They definitely have a second Gearhulk, though. There's like no chance I beat that. And I pretend like they have nothing. Pretend like they have nothing. Turns out they don't have nothing. Yeah, that game was just kind of weird because we just didn't have, we never had an early creature, you know? Like, I think we would have been fine if we just had a, like a Swiftspear or Soul-Scar early. Alright, Tormod's Crypt coming in. And Gobakhan coming in. I'm gonna just cut all these Showdowns. They're so slow. Yeah, I'm good with this. I guess Portable Hole's worse. I should have went 2 hole, 2 Showdown, but, yeah. Yeah, Portable Hole's bad. You like Hole? What do you like Hole against? Alright, turn 2 Pia is not bad. You know what's really awkward about Pia? I don't know if they would board it in, but Pia does die to Rending Volley. Oh, for Fable tokens? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Karizevs or Crone War in the sideboard. Well, Karizevs would take us off Jegantha. I don't know if that's, like, super relevant, but... Monk of the Open Hand? What's that card? Where were you on turn 1? 1 mana, 1/1. Whenever you cast your second spell, put a counter on it. It's not the worst card. Okay, so I think I want to go Swiftspear, attack with both, post-combat, light up the stage. See where that takes us. This kind of plays right into a sweeper, I guess, but want to add Kumano. Kumano could be good. I'm not opposed to that card. Well, shit. Alright, take 3. Not sure if casting that was right, but I guess that's a lot worse if they have Fable. But I can Impulse, try to hit a land, attack with 2/2/3s plus the 1/1. Yeah, the nice thing about Kumano, too, is it also turns on these things pre-combat, which is nice. Okay. Attack. This is not bad if they play Fable this turn, which they are not going to do. It's Abbot first. Wrenn's Resolve. Alrighty. Might as well play this for a prowess trigger, because it's just going away anyways. We're going to get swept next turn, and that sucks, but... yeah, Wrenn's, in fact, does not resolve. Ooh, not a sweeper, okay. I'm okay with that. That's also a good draw. That is a very good draw. Less good. Oh, they just scooped. Alright, cool. I don't know if they were dead, but I guess... So, do we like the portable holes? I mean, they are decent at keeping Fable in check, right? And it's so hard to resolve Showdown against the Make Disappears. Yeah, I'm kind of down to just keeping the portable holes. Lava Spike would be gas in this deck. Like I said earlier, give me Lava Spike and Pioneer WotC. I won't do anything. I won't do anything bad. I can be trusted with Lava Spike. No, Showdown's been kind of mid. I mean, it's just really expensive, you know. Showdown, the really awkward part about Showdown is it doesn't really play that well with the Reckless Impulse Wrenn's Resolve stuff because it costs 4 mana. And very, very frequently, because you don't have a ton of 2s, you are, like, a lot of the time you're casting Wrenn's Resolve or Reckless Impulse on 2 if you don't have PIA. And if you flip a Showdown off of it, you're not going to be able to cast that, you know? That's the awkward part. So... yeah, we also have 12 other impulses, right? We have 8 of these and then 4 late at the stages, so you probably just don't even need to play the Showdowns. We have this too, so we have 15 ways to trigger PIA without Showdown, which is honestly probably more than enough. Yeah, just swapping Showdown for another threat could be good, and I think Kumano's a decent one. Kinda sucks to play this in to Make Disappear, but I don't really think I have a choice. What about with an Inspiring Spike? Can I be trusted? Can I be trusted with an Aspire? I don't know what that means. Maybe I could be trusted with that. Alright, no Fable. It's interesting. Okay, let's Impulse first. So then we can go land, Swiftspear, Tormod's Crypt. Okay. It's annoying, but... Deuce. Can Abbot next turn. That's on PIA and Modern seems real sweet with Ragavan. Maybe? I feel like he can probably do more powerful things than PIA and Modern, though. It's like, the card's good, but I don't think it's quite good enough for Modern, I would think. I think I did see somebody, I think 5-0 with a prowess list with it, but... okay, do I want to Abbot first? I think I do. Although this is worse against Make Disappear. Because I could have played my land first, but... divide the Abbot. Sure. Got Teachings. That's the draw spell, right? Okay, well, if they're getting the draw spell, I definitely just want to empty my hand. So this baits the Fiery Impulse? Oh, I don't even have the spell in my hand, right? Well, that sucks. Top that... 3 cards in hand. Yeah, I still want to cast this. Goo. Yeah, it's awkward because I thought about Make Disappear, and then I was thinking that I wanted to play the land off the Abbot. But the issue is, I don't give a shit about that. If I hit a land off the Abbot, then I can't play the other Battlefield Forge anyway, so it's probably right to play the land first. Play this Abbot. So this I can play next turn, right? So I'll just play the Soul-Scar here. Yeah, this is okay. Any merit to Burgi Urbrass deck with this, with the PIA? Those cards aren't terrible, but they raise your curve quite a bit, and I think with 8 copies of like Wrenn's Resolve plus Reckless Impulse, you really just want you want to lower your curve as much as possible, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be adding those kind of expensive cards if I'm, you know what I mean? It makes it more awkward with that stuff. That's a really good draw. I mean, it probably would be fine if we're also cutting the the showdowns, but all right, here's my board. Take 4, go to 9. They can Gear Hulk back Prismari Command if they have a land. Yeah, they go to 7 though, which is not too bad. And they can't kill the PIA. They get to kill what? Abbot, probably just Abbot and Thopter. Oh no, Abbot. Yeah, Abbot and Thopter. Okay. Wrenn's Resolve off the top. Okay, not quite. So we go Jegantha, tap land, send for 1. They go to 6. This game's still close. We have a lot of good draws. We have, you know, whatever. We have 10 copies of this left, including the thing. Light up the stage. Yeah. You want to lower your curve as much as possible. That is a good one. So let's cast that. Definitely want to cast that pre-combat because of the PIA. Those are good ones. Chat, those are good ones. We are 4-0, baby. Let's go. All right, prediction for the 5-0. This deck is super sick. God, this deck is sweet. All right, predict. I'm going to try it. Get a Lobi Boros Hogak for the LCQs. I'm playing it. I can't loan you the deck if I'm playing it. I don't have a second copy. I do have 5 Knight Errants if you need one of those. I think I might have extra Luxodons too. In the LCQs? Yeah, I'm not qualified. God, is this Angels? How do I ever beat Angels? In a million years. No, I'm not queued. Alright, play Pia and Prage. I have to hope they're like some other Brushland Linear Elf deck that's not Angels. If I considered Stonebinder as familiar. What is that card? Also, is it a 1-drop? Clever Lumimancer. I scammed myself into playing Clever Lumimancer a long time ago. I vowed to never do that again for the rest of my life. Clever Lumimancer is just not a good card. We're dead. Everybody in chat right now. 07s, baby. 07s in the chat right now. Said the same thing about Ornithopter 12 years ago. Dude, I've been playing Ornithopter forever. I was playing Ornithopter in 2004. When it was, you know, busted in the standard Affinity deck. I've known about Ornithopter for a long time. Well, I guess we're not dead. Alright, chat. Never mind, we're not dead at all. As a matter of fact, we're kind of kicking their ass now. It turns out you might not be dead. Alright, you can go. What's the 07 spam for? I thought we were going to lose, and then I hit the 2 best possibles off of my light up the stage. So, Zurgo could be okay too. So, Tandy was also suggesting, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but if we played Zurgo and Skrelv, we could also play Mox Amber, which gives us more free spells to hit off of the Reckless Impulses, which I think that could be interesting too. But, like, I don't want to cut the Prowess creatures for the Legends. You would have to play the Legends in addition to the Prowess creatures. But maybe that just doesn't work out in terms of the numbers. But it would be nice to play Mox to give you more free spell. Like, free spells to hit off Pia is kind of gas. Stonebinder is familiar. 1 mana, 1/1, Spirit Dog. Whenever one or more cards are put into exile during your turn, put a counter on it. I mean, I guess I've heard worse suggestions. Like, you play that on turn 1 and you Wrenn's Resolve on 2, make a 2/2. It's not the worst. It's probably worse than Kumano, but if they gave it 2 counters per, yeah. I don't know, maybe that's probably worse than Kumano, though. The really sick part about Kumano is when you go Kumano on 1 and then Prowess Creature on 2, you make your Prowess Creature a 2/3, which means they can't stomp it. And that's massive. It's really big against the Bone Crusher decks. Right, yeah. That's true. If it triggered more than once a turn or whatever, yeah, it would be a little too good. We have Skyclave. Resplendent Angel. Skewer? Mod check Skewer? Well, still might lose. I guess we just Showdown and pray that we don't, like, get annihilated next turn. We're probably gonna get annihilated next turn. Is there any merit to shoving with everything? Eat PIA and take 4, go to 9. That can't be good, right? Yeah, there's no way that's good. Maybe trading a Thopter for 1 damage is good, but I'm going to upkeep stop for the Play with Fire just in case. I mean, if they have land Coco, we're very likely dead, but... Okay, I can maybe beat that. So now I guess we're just not going to upkeep Play with Fire. No, I guess I should play the Swiftspear first, right? Let's take a draw step. We don't get the counters this turn, right? Oh, we do get the counters this turn. Okay. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So we go there, make a token. So I could go Swiftspear, Play with Fire U, light up the stage pre-combat? I think we pre-combat this stuff, right? Yeah, let's pre-combat everything. So let's go Swiftspear. Oh, it's any spell. Oh, yeah, we can just probably kill them then, right? If I just spread the power around. I think we can probably kill them. Then we go Play with Fire U. Counter here. Yeah, we should be able to kill them, I think. Target there. Yeah, sure, I'll top that. They're definitely dead now. Definitely dead now. Counter here. Okay, Showdown's kind of cracked. Yeah, got this. Counter here. You are extremely dead. Upstairs, baby. Alright. Didn't think I was going to win that game, but Jesus. Okay, up a game against what I presume to be a bad matchup. We do have 4 copies of Rending Volley, which definitely helps. I think that's the only card I want. Question is, what do we cut? Showdown was pretty impressive that game, but I think it's especially on the draw, I think it's a little bit too slow. So yeah, they can shave Showdown, shave an Abbot, and maybe shave like the 8th Reckless Impulse. Does that make sense? Just try to be a little bit more interactive. I guess we could also shave Portable Hole, but they showed us Elves though. Do you not want it? They have Elf and the 1/4. I kind of like Hole. Shave a land on the draw. We're already on 19. I don't know about that. I think shave Lutz. I guess maybe shaving Lutz is better than shaving this because on the draw it might be harder for us to get into combat and trigger Spectacle. Who cares about Elf? I mean, I kind of care about Elf. I don't want them playing Resplendent Angel on turn 2, right? Yeah, exactly. Lutz is bad when they're good at blocking. I think I'm going to keep the Portable Holes. I think I like this. I could go down 1 more Lutz and play Abbot, actually. I think I like that. Let's try this. Yeah, that's why I want to be able to kill the elves, you know? Synthesizer good in this deck. It's interesting. If I was playing Synthesizer, I really would like another... maybe there's a build... Ooh, you know what I just thought of? This turns on Shrapnel Blast. So we could go, like, Synthesizer, Research Desk, Shrapnel Blast. Is that too deep? That might be a little too deep. Saying has no interaction. I think I'm still reluctantly keeping it, but... Ooh. Pia turns on Gleeful, too? What's my favorite basic? Definitely Beta. Maybe I was supposed to mull this hand. Nothing left to lose. Lost deep in the sauce. Alright, top deck Volley. Volley! You think they ever block if I attack? I'm a coward. I'm a coward. Maybe I'm supposed to just play Wrenn's Resolve there. Yeah, I should have attacked. I don't think they're ever blocking. Skyclave. Okay. It's bad. Thankfully, it's not an angel, but... And they played this tap, so if they had Coco, they definitely would have cast Coco there. So we know they don't have Coco. They could have Kayla's. Still willing to buy a Volley. That is not a Volley. This game feeling pretty dead. Feeling pretty dead, chat. I think we might have to settle this in game 3. Sweet potato mashed with chipotle beef. Is that... Oh, is that your the factor meal? I don't know. I don't think I got that one. Stop. I think I shaved like 4 draw spells, and I've still drawn, what, 6 of them? Is it Jover? It's kind of Jover. Alright, Alright, little song request. Dude, I forgot this band existed. It's in the queue. For 25, I'll take a draw step. Which did I try? I tried the chorizo chipotle or chorizo chili mac, and then what was the one I tried on stream? Do you remember, chat? That was the one I tried on stream, and then I also and then the other one I tried was the pesto sausage cavatappi. That was really good too. Those are the two that I've had so far. All right, game 3. Draw more volleys this game, please. Yeah, the chili mac is what I tried on stream. That was really good. And then the one I had the next day was the sausage and pesto cavatappi. That was good. They're both really good. You missed the prediction. How am I liking the deck so far? I love it. I love it. I think we could tweak some of the numbers, but I've been a really big fan of what's going on here. I think we have too many draw spells. We have 19. I think that's a little too much. This hand is cracked. What's up, DBZ? How you doing, buddy? Oh yeah, no, I didn't freeze them. Didn't it say that in the little pamphlet? I thought it said just keep them refrigerated. We have too few. Bro, I drew 6 of them last game. Well, the 6. Love to see it. I agree. I think this deck could be very good with some tuning as well. Yeah, I only drew 6. That looks like a dead elf to me. Reaching out my hand. Please don't play Portable Hole. I have listed a sleep token, yeah. We Gamba? Try hit a land. I honestly think I'd rather kill the 2/4 anyway, so yeah, I think I do Gamba on hitting a land. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Well, that's not good. Thankfully, they don't have 3 drops, but that means their hand's all Cocos. Okay, we did hit a land, which is good. It's the best way to sequence this. I think I start by land, Soul-Scar, volley the bishop, attack with everything, post-combat, skewer the elf. Yeah, Soul-Scar Mage, get a 1/1, play land, volley the 1/4, attack with both, post-combat, kill the elf. I think I like that. It's still begging for a chance. Go here, kill this. Attack with both. I do want to kill the elf. Yeah, I do want to kill the elf for sure. Like, I could deal them 3, but I think I'd rather kill the elf. For sure don't have Surge. I mean, I can't really play her on Surge anyways, right? Alright. Do your worst off the Coco. They definitely have Coco, but I'm just gonna pass. Well, this is awkward. I know this was a wrestler's theme, but I forgot who it was. Does anybody know? It's on the... Oh, that's a really good draw. Oh, was it Benoit? Okay. Do we Abbot first? I don't think I Abbot first. I think I just go to combat, right? No, I'm just gonna attack. Is it really a Doom Extreme? I know. When the hell have I ever been 4-0 with the Dono deck? I can't remember the last time I've been 4-0 with the Dono deck. Skewer is a sorcery. I know this. But the reason to not Abbot first is I might have to skewer post-combat if they Coco in combat. And if I Abbot first and miss a land drop, I then can only cast 1 spell post-combat. That's the issue. You know what I mean? So I think it is correct to not Abbot first. Oh, well. What if I told you their Coco was gonna suck? It's kind of awkward if they block the Soul-Scar with Giada, though. I don't think they're going to. I think they're gonna block a 1/1 with the Giada. Because I don't want to kill Giada, I think, right? Maybe I was supposed to, actually. Was I supposed to kill Giada there? I don't know. 13. Do I have to kill Giada? I guess if I don't kill Giada, then I can't volley the Valkyrie anyways. But now I can just skewer the Giada, right? So, like, here I'm thinking I can go Abbot, miss on land, still skewer Giada, and then have volley up for next turn, right? I think I like that better. Because I don't need to kill the elf, right? Oh, that's way better. I don't need to kill the elf. Why do I care about the elf? I guess it makes a bigger Kayla's. Okay, they're going to Kayla's now. This could get a little dicey. Beatable, I think. I think that's beatable. So now we can go Volley the Velk. And then I guess I just send with everything, right? We send with everything, I think. If they take it, then I'll just double Skewer the Valkyrie. I think we have to kill the elf too, right? I'm obviously killing the Valkyrie. I'm just debating if I want to kill the elf or not. They didn't play a land last turn. I think they just have another Kayla's, right? I could also save the Skewer for prowess next turn. I'm just worried if they have a second Kayla's is the issue. I think passing is right though. I don't know. It's tough. This is bad if they have second Kayla's, and they didn't play a land last turn. It's a good draw. Do I just face with the Skewer pre-combat? The nice thing about face Skewer pre-combat is that gets the Abbot to 4 power in combat. I think I like that. I know it's weird, but this is maybe a little too aggressive. I know they have Coco, but yeah, maybe this line is just bad against Coco, though. Because I can only kill one thing with the volley. Yeah, maybe this is too bad if they have Coco. Well, we know they have Coco, but too bad into Coco, I should say. You know what I mean? Because then, if they put an X4 on a 1-1, I can't kill the X4 post-combat. Okay. That could have been a lot worse for us, all things considered. It's not great, but it could have been a lot worse. Okay, let them block if they so choose, I think. This is like best case scenario for us, right? We get to keep the elf, I guess, but any draw spells, obviously great. I mean, we did cut a lot of draw spells, but how many volleys do we have left? We've gone through 3 volleys. We only have 1 left. It's bad if their top card is Curly. True. They didn't have the upkeep stop though. Inspiring Overseer. Okay. They must have drawn that off of the Overseer because they would have played this first. Am I willing to trade this for Giada? I think I am. Maybe that trade's bad. Go to 6. I have to play the Swiftspear here because I could still draw Invasion. Or not Invasion, but you know what I mean? Showdown. I mean, Ramunap Ruins is kind of inevitability, but not really. Their deck gains a lot of life, you know. Oh, fuck, I forgot about Jegantha. No, I forgot about Jegantha. Damn it. That's actually really bad. Yeah, I forgot Jeff. Forgot about Jeff. Always forget about Jeff. Okay. Any draw spells, gas. Okay, well, turns out the Jegantha didn't matter. Do I want to trade PIA for Overseer? I actually don't even think that's a good trade for me. So I'm not going to do that. I think that is not a good trade. Because if I draw a Shock, I can just kill the 3-2. Yeah, it's probably going to be the Dagger. They drew pretty well this game, but just didn't find enough draw spells. Yep, I can't beat that. Good beats, good beats, good beats. They drew pretty well too. Yeah, I know, but like, maybe I just sideboarded incorrectly. Like, maybe I just boarded out too many draw spells, you know? It's okay. I'm pretty happy with the 4-1 with this deck, honestly. I know the 5-0 believers aren't, but... Yeah, their draw was crazy. Moving forward, I was a pretty big fan of this deck. There's not a ton of stuff. So the things that I wanted to change, I think Showdown is fine, but 4 copies is too many. I think I would like 2 less Showdowns, and I also want to trim... I think I want to go like -2 Showdowns, -1 Abbot, maybe -1 Light Up the Stage for the 4 Kumanos that we were talking about. There's also another build where you potentially cut Portable Hole and play Chain of the Rocks. You'd have to change the meta base a little bit, but that could be an option as well. Some things to think about, but yeah, the shell felt really good. PIA was pretty impressive. We did combo off with Showdown that one game, but again, I think 4 copies is too many. Maybe you sideboard the other 2 copies for the grindy matchups. But yeah, deck was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah.